Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your brother in the struggles coming right back at you. Okay? Your brother from another mother coming right back at you to explain to you a few things in a short amount of time. Excuse me. In a short amount of time. So, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, remember what I have told you. We are all living under a lie. That's been humankind's history upon this planet. Okay? This is so we have all been subjected. We have all been introduced to a parallel reality which is satanic in nature, in its very essence, because it is composed of lies. Everything is a lie upon this planet, which leads to death, suffering, and destructions. And that's exactly where we are at. In fact, I'm going to prove to you the lies and how the politicians play with humanities, with the people that they rule over. Okay? So, please take a look at the links that I will send you. Okay? For instance, the links where Mr. Bill de Blasio tells all New Yorkers, and mind you, I grew up in New York. I lived in New York most of my life. I went to school there. I went to junior high school, went to high school. I worked and lived there. I lived through 9/11 there. All my childhood. Boy, am I glad I don't live there anymore. Because as I have told you many times, and I'm about to prove it even more, the United States have been played. She has been played with, and she has given herself up. By the way, the United States, again, is mentioned in the Bible. Revelation chapter 13, verse 11. Okay, both beasts are mentioned in the Bible. The first is the Roman Catholic Church, chapter 13, and then again in chapter 17, the Bible actually describes the beast. Okay, so we lived under a perceived reality, and we have lived the lies. Okay? So let me tell you real quick right now before we go into the Bible. Oh, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you are new to my channel and you don't believe in the Bible, or you happen to be a Satanist, please do not waste your time here. Do not waste your time, because you're not going to enjoy, you're not going to like what I'm about to tell you. Now, if you're willing to keep an open mind and you're willing to learn, then by all means, please do stay. Because nothing will give me more pleasure than to make people see the light, see reality, not through my eyes, but through their own eyes, by hitting what they perceive, by hitting what many people perceived. It's a book of lies and conjunctions and subjective imaginations of blah blah blah. Let me just tell you real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I have been studying the Bible for more than 30 years. I have been part of many different religions for many, many, many years because I have studied them. And as I have said in my video, it proves the Bible right. I prove the Bible right. That religion is a man's concept to entrap the mass, and so is political issues. No wonder that politicians and religion and religious leaders, they sleep on the same bed. Because remember, the Christendom came out of the Roman Empire in the year 325 under the Emperor Constantine. Okay, that's where the Roman Catholic Church was created. Believe it or not. Do your own research. In the Council of Nicaea. So here we go. So Bill de Blasio is dancing his life away. Again, I'm going to send you links by two brothers. I like them a lot. I don't agree with them in the political views because I don't vote, because I don't believe in these political games, okay? But what they do say, what they illustrate in this video, they couldn't. No one could have done a better job than what they did. Even telling you the symbols that on Joe de Blasio's mask, the symbols, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to prove to you once again that we live under a satanic system, without a doubt. This whole world is on its very last breath. The United States on its very last breath, ladies and gentlemen. The United States being played with. She has been played with. She's the daughter of Babylon. Babylon being the Roman Catholic Church. She is the modern Babylon. Okay? So here we go. So the political lie that you have been exposed to, as you know, I have told you that your vote don't count. The religious lie, which is a concept that came out of the spiritual realm from the fallen angels given to men. So that's why I call it the religious lie. The education system. These are all, in reality, psychological operations being played to shape the very society that they are being practiced in. Okay. And these very three psychological operations control and support the other psychological operations, which are called distractions. Political movements such as Antifa, Black Lives Matter, which is a Marxist organization, as the leaders clearly states. The civil rights movement, which was run by Dr. Martin Luther King, which, by the way, Martin Luther King was a Freemason. Okay? All right. The entertainment industry, like music, Hollywood, the casino game, you name it, everything. Science, medicine, science like NASA, astronomy, you name it. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, what am I trying to say here? See, what I want you to be aware. I want you to get yourself up to the fact that we have been living under a lie. So I want you to come come out of her. Come out of this lie. Okay? Now, why did de Blasio, why did the governor of California, Newsom, was caught having dinner in some fancy restaurant in California? The mayor of San Francisco, the guy from San Diego, what is it, the mayor? They tell you not to do things, like not to travel, whatever. Even Dr. Birx, who belonged to what is it? The pandemic's task force. Ladies and gentlemen, really? We need to wake up to the fact that we are being played. Are you going to let yourself be played? Are you going to take the red pill? Or are you going to be? Are you going to still be under the blue pill's influence? And live your life and believe whatever you want to believe? Take the red pill. And I will show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Alright, so. Did you know the billionaires got even richer? They got more billions, while countless billions of people suffer throughout the earth. In particular, the United States. While millions of people in the United States and while small businesses were left stranded and they still struggle. In fact, a lot of small businesses will not come back by design. Did you know that a lot of billionaires that were already billionaires became richer, even more billionaire? Okay, let me give you one example. Mike Bloomberg, who was running in the Democratic Party, remember? Who was the former mayor of New York, made over $6 billion in 2020. Okay? While a lot of people die, while thousands of people die with this pandemic, while many small businesses will not come back and are still under lockdown. Ladies and gentlemen, now you may ask yourself, how did Mr. Bloomberg make this money? You got to remember how things works, how things work under this satanic system. Remember that he was part of the event, what is it, 201? Remember the 201 event? The exercise that was done in case of a pandemic breakout in October 18 of 2019? And surely enough, in 2000, and surely enough, in 2020, January, February, the first cases of this pandemic came to light. And that's where they were blown out of proportion all over this planet. To destroy the economic, because this virus, ladies and gentlemen, you can do your research, and this is for the fact checkers out there, okay? Listen to me. This is something that it is said by the CDC. This has a rate of survival. This virus, this pandemic that we are having, COVID-19, has a survival rate of 99.1% of survivability. You understand? 99% survival. You can survive this. But you may say, well, what's been happening, Ruben? Well, have you been seeing the links that I've been telling you, that I've been sending you? These people have been misdiagnosed. People have been, not all the diseases exist anymore. It's only what? is only coronavirus. I don't know what's up with the bills, man. You got Bill de Blasio, you got Bill Gates. Remember Bill Gates, my Bloomberg, and what is it? What is the? Forgot the Institute of Medicine. Anyway, the thing is, they were both part of this exercise. Remember that. I may send you the link so that you see it for yourself. So no wonder my Bloomberg is going to make some money. Another person that became richer was obvious. I mean, it's so obvious. It was, I forgot his name, the president of Amazon, Amazon CEO, which is probably the richest man on this planet right now. Even Donald Trump made $2.5 billion extra in this past year. Now, Bill Gates is not over. His plan is not over. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please do remember that Bill Gates' dad, what is it? Bill Henry Gates, something like that. He, ladies and gentlemen, he was part of the founding father of the Planned Parenthood. He's a eugenist. He's a eugenist, ladies and gentlemen, which means that Native Americans, black people, Hispanics, they are considered subhumans. They were trying to create the perfect race. And that's why they were promoting sterilization and abortion up to this day. People don't value life anymore. And yet we ask our young people to value life when we have given them the example not to value life. So Bill Gates is not over. Here's what he said, that because of methane gas, ladies and gentlemen, this is I mean, no wonder we are the clowns on this flat earth that we live in, that we live on, that we walk upon. It's sad, really. He says that the cows are a big problem. Due to the cows passing gas, due to the cows using waters, which is called methane gas. Are you freaking kidding me, ladies and gentlemen? The cows are supposed to be the problem to global warming, and that's why this man wants to make more billions trying to make some artificial meat. Anyway, you're gonna see the links. He's also thinking about blacking a big portion of the sun to fight global warming. Ladies and gentlemen, do you see what is happening in front of your face? This man is so satanic that he's going against God's creation. First it was humans, we were the problem. But now that he has inoculated and he has killed many, many people on this planet, ladies and gentlemen. Now he's going after the poor cows. He wants to get rid of cows now. Unbelievable. Okay? So, anyway. So, each empire throughout history have always given you lies upon lies. Okay? All right. First, it was the Babylon Empire. Right? The Babylon Empire. It is all about a spiritual warfare, ladies and gentlemen. The Babylon Empire, they used to do human sacrifice, especially babies. And they used to offer to their god Marduk and to their Baal. And remember, that was the empire where Nimrod existed, and his mother, and also wife Semiramis existed. And he was known as the sun god, and she was known as the moon god. Then came, and remember, empires follow each other. Okay? Then you had the Neo-Assyrian Empire, which had Ashur marry Ishtar. Then you got the Egyptian Empire, which had gods. We had so many gods. I mean, the main god was Ra. Then you got Nubis, the god of death. Then you have the Persian Empire, Ahura Mazda. The Greek Empire, Zeus, Hercules, Poseidon. Poseidon being the god of the waters, of the sea. The Roman Empire had Jupiter, which was the main god. Apollo. Oh my goodness. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, these empires ruled by fear, intimidation, and psychological operations. And of course, death and destructions. Okay? Now they also make you believe that the New Year's celebration is a New Year. No. It is talking about the God. Okay? Janus, the God of the doors. The God of doors, the God of the beginnings and end, the God of two faces. Jane. So Janus. All right, so we even have the month wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know the March in the Roman original? The Roman original calendar was only 10 months. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Now take a look at this. I'm going to say it in Latin now. Martius, which is March. Aprilis, which is April. Maius, which is May. Junius, which is June. Quintilis, which is July. Sextilis, which is August. September, October, November, and December. Now, take a look at this. July is actually the month number 5. We think of 6. August is actually the 6th month, but we know it as the 8th month. September, even the name is telling you there. September, which means 7. October, which means even the name is telling, which is 8. November, we consider to be the 11th month, is actually telling you 9. December, again, is telling you 10th. So there were 2 months, which was Anna, which is the god Janus, which is with January, which is the god of the doors and the beginnings. And then you have also July. Julius Caesar just picked it up, took it upon himself to name himself after it. And then you have August, which is after the Augustus, the Emperor Augustus. So you have Martius, which is the Roman god of war, right? And then you got Janus, which is the god. So you got 2 months honoring pagan gods, and you got people.
Opening web page.
Hold on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So, you understand it's all a freaking joke. We have been lied to. It's about time that we wake up, ladies and gentlemen. All right? So what's coming for this year is ugly, ladies and gentlemen. Because this is when God is really gonna start calling his people out and testing his people. This year is a year of test for his people. All right? So, let me hit the books right now for 1 sec. Let us go to Daniel. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. Daniel chapter 3, verse 1. Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold, whose height was 60 cubits, and the breadth thereof 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura, in the province of Babylon. Number 2. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king sent to gather together the princes, the governors, and the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king has set up. Then they all came. But there was 3 young men that did that, and people had to worship this image. So Nebuchadnezzar called these 3 young men and asked them, because they were kind of leaders in some provinces. 14. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them. So again, Daniel chapter 3, verse 14. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, do not you serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Now, if you be ready, that at what time you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, dulcimer, and all kinds of music, you fall down and worship the image which I have made. Well, but if you worship not, you should be cast the same hour into the midst of a burning, fiery furnace. And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hands? Now, for the sake of time here, you can continue to read. But ladies and gentlemen, they refused to do it. They were thrown in this furnace, which was made hot, 7 times hotter. They never burned, not even their hair. God saved them. Okay, you understand? This is what we have here is a spiritual battle, spiritual war that is going to get interested in even more interest. Is getting interested more by the minute. Job 9, verse 24. Look what he says. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the hands has been given into the hands of the wicked. Now you see why Now you see why Mr. Bill de Blasio. Now you see why he does what he does? Huh? Why he did what he did? And the audacity that he showed. This man had the audacity to put this on Twitter. He didn't see nothing wrong with it. You know why? Because he has bewitched all of New Yorkers. I mean, look at them walking around. He's telling the people not to come to Times Square. Never mind that it is already a pagan holiday anyway. But do you see what I've been telling you on my video? Political leaders play being God. They love doing that. That was their dream. And they're living it up right now. So, now, this video is about to be cut off, but before it does, let me just read this. Romans 8, verse 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. So they that are in the flesh cannot please God. Okay? And then you got the other one. No, forget it. I might as well just cut it out right now. Anyway. So that is what is coming down. So now you see why they playing with this pandemic? To control the masses. May God bless you, my brothers and sisters. This is look for your God, for your Creator. Ask for the forgiveness of your sins, because things are about to get very, very interesting in this year 2021, which actually begins on March, on the first day of spring, according to God. But according to many, started on 12 a.m. December 31st. But anyway, God bless you, and there are more videos to come. I just want you to get you an idea as to why these politicians are behaving the way they are, and the doctor, like Dr. Fauci, who happens to be a Freemason, Bill Gates, which come from a line of evil family that have killed many peoples. Okay? This is not false information. His dad was the CEO of Planned Parenthood, which killed many people, many kids, through abortion, to create the master race, which is not going to happen. And God bless you, and there's more. Okay? Thank you.